If you can solve conflict with your narcissistic or abusive partner, hear what you need to know. Wondering why every attempt to solve conflict with an abusive or narcissistic partner often escalates, and another conflict happens. You desperately try to get them to understand your perspective. You think that if you just explain it better or use non-violent communication skills, kinda I feel, they will see where you're coming from. And they respond with, "You're too sensitive. That didn't happen. This is just your paranoia." Be a mature person. Your feelings are not facts. Or any form of gaslighting that make you doubt yourself is not a misunderstanding or lack of conflict resolution skills. In particular, cover abusers who are successful at work or in business often know perfectly well how to resolve conflicts. For example, with their boss, clients, or colleagues. They can resolve conflicts non-abusively. They simply choose not to with you, especially once you are no longer in the idealization phase. Why? Because their intention is different from yours. Your intention is probably resolution, mutual understanding, compromise, and getting them to understand your perspective and needs. But what about their intentions? Power and control, entitlement, escaping accountability, blaming you for their behavior, getting their way no matter what. They are not interested in understanding you, and even if they understand you perfectly well, they don't care. They will continue to put pressure on you until you submit. You are focused on the content. They are focused on the context. Content refers to literal meaning of the word being said, the information, facts, or the root of the arguments. Context refers to the larger framework or underlying dynamics such as power, control, and manipulation. You are trying to reason with them. They are focused on manipulating power and control rather than actual content of the conversation. If you try to explain the truth of what happens, they may refuse to listen. They will blame you instead. You are lying and you cannot prove otherwise. That is context trying to dominate the situation and using a variety of tactics like gaslighting, darbo, and projection. They are not interested in mutual understanding. It's all about asserting dominance over you. You will never be able to resolve conflict with a person whose intention isn't to resolve and gain mutual understanding, but to seek power and control. And if you ever call them out on this, they will immediately flip the script. They will call you abusive, violent, and narcissist or unstable. Often they will belt you into lashing out, reactive abuse, so they can justify their behavior even more. You want to talk about me? Look at yourself. Again, this is their way to keeping you under control. Abusers will often use double binds. If you say A, you should have said B. If you said B, you should have said A. If you are really non-violent communication techniques. His response, you should communicate more directly. And when you are more direct, he will say, you should be more respectful. It doesn't matter what you say or do, they always find the fault in your behavior. You can't solve conflict with an abuser and narcissist, even if they suddenly become nice again or promise to change. This is just another attempt to keep you under control and manipulate you.